All right, everyone, coming back for another run here. Check the, nothing I need. Keep moving. I'm pretty much maxed out at this point. Basically, I'm just actually working on the badge. Working on trying to get max badges. I have never actually done that with this game. Let's see. I'm going to switch over to Infernal Stones rather than Stygian, and I think we're going to do a Beowulf run today. And, you know, maybe I'll do two Beowulf runs today. I think I'll start one with Poseidon, then maybe later I'll do one with Dionysus. Switching over to the Beowulf aspect. And I think we'll start with Poseidon right now. Maybe come back later and do some Dionysus. And I'm just going to keep this same heat level for the time being, heat level 15. I'll start talking about doing some higher heat levels later on with some different aspects, maybe aspect of Demeter or something like that. Maybe do 16 and then maybe a 32 heat clear, just to kind of show you what that looks like with the God mode on. And got Flood Flare. So if you're not familiar with Beowulf, or if you grab it for the first time and you're like, wait a minute, where's my cast? Basically, instead of throwing the cast out, it loads it into your shield and it becomes a very different cast. And it's actually kind of bonkers. And what we're really looking for is Mirage shot in this case. So we're going to need some Artemis later. We're going to need Artemis to make sure that we can get the Mirage shot. Probably put Artie on the attack. Got some Chaos. Let's see if we can't get an extra cast from Chaos. Kind of depending on what's available here. We'll take Pulverizing Blow. Oh yeah, we'll definitely take some Chaos. Don't need Darkness right now. It's not that important. And I'll do the fishing point. I'm still trying to get one thing left in the Codex from fishing, and I still didn't get it. Good gosh. I have one thing left to get. I think it's a Void Skate. Come on. I'm going to roll once. I'll just take Halting Favor. Get a roll back with the key. Really? Gems? Alright. The biggest thing when it comes to aspect of Beowulf is making sure that you're picking out something that has some good AoE to it. And the two best boons for this really is Flood Flare from Poseidon and the Trippy Shot from Dionysus. Everything else is, I mean, like Aphrodite, it's good chunky damage and everything, but there's no AoE, so it's very, very singular in what it combats. So like right there, I mean, that's a prime example of what Flood Flare can really do for you, and that is do AoE for multiple enemies. Aphrodite, trust me, it cannot do that. And then most of the other casts really do not work. Like I've tried doing it with Ares. I don't know why this is, but it's it's almost like with Ares, it actually shrinks the blades and doesn't allow it to last longer. I don't know. It's really strange. Good area of effect. All right. Decisions. So we could go ahead and get some Zeus, maybe put that on special or dash, maybe get the call and set up for Sea Storm. We can potentially set up for Sea Storm. Come on. Really? And there we go. We'll take the call. We are now set up for Sea Storm. We'll definitely take some Boldy here. See if we can't get a good. Come on, give us a good bonus. Move speed. That's not helpful. Take some coin. More coin and more coin. I was just watching They Live a little while ago. I am a child of the 80s. I absolutely love 80s films. And, you know, one of the things that I always find funny, just because, you know, I watch somebody like Dwayne Johnson or maybe even Hulk Hogan for back in the day in the 90s. And I always think to myself, I completely understand why so many people like the idea of a wrestler being an actor. It just makes so much sense. They spend so much time acting as it is, and Roddy Piper in that film is just so excellent. And I got to give him a little props. I was thinking to myself today as I was watching, it's like, man, the guy to me should have had more opportunities to get to act. Just didn't get that chance, especially because, you know, one of the most iconic lines from that film, from what I understand, was completely improvised, and that was the, I'm here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum. I don't know what the heck made me think about that, but it's like I'm just sitting there at work today and thinking to myself, you know it sounds like a good movie to watch? They Live. It just sounded like a good movie to watch. Maybe it's just the political climate that we're in right now, and it's just so incredibly strange. Just a very strange day. I got to listen to a lot of coworkers talking about Donald Trump. I get to hear so much vitriol about that guy. And the funny thing that always cracks me up, how much they really can't tell you anything about it. They just can't tell you anything other than what everybody else tells you. It's just talking head stuff. It's weird. May as well be watching The View in my mind. The funny thing about that is, I mean, John Carpenter wrote and directed that film in complete contrast to Reagan and the conservative Republicans at the time. All right, so we don't have to put the Artemis boon on since we already got Artie in the God pool. So I'm going to go ahead and put Chthonic Coin Purse on because I really don't need any of the gods in the pool. Ooh, I'll take that for the right now, and everything I have I want to keep. So we're set up for both Sea Storm and Mirage Shot. In order to get Sea Storm, you need core boons for both Poseidon and Zeus. And in order to set up for Mirage Shot, you need core boons from Poseidon and Artemis. The cool part about Sea Storm, because we have Flood Flare and it does have knockback damage, it'll actually do Lightning Strike at the same time. So we'll see. We'll see if maybe we can get that. If not, no big deal. The big thing, get Mirage Shot. We absolutely need that. All right, room cleared. That was super quick. And believe me, when you get Mirage Shot on this, it gets even faster when you get Mirage Shot. Beowulf is one of those that I didn't fully understand until I watched Halien's channel and he talked about this specific build right here, and suddenly Beowulf made sense. Like, oh, that's how that works. And he really talked mostly about the fact that there's something about the build that is just completely broken. And that is when you get Mirage Shot, instead of, I think it's like 50% normally, with Beowulf, it actually, I think with Beowulf, it actually doubles. It completely doubles the cast damage. I'm not going to take Eurydice this time, only because I'm really hoping for some Artemis here. Athena, okay. And didn't really get what I wanted, didn't want to waste a roll. We're going to hit the cast one more time, and there's some Artemis. Now, along with the other two duos that I'm set up for, I'm actually set up for Rod. I'm actually set up for Rod right now. And not gonna lie, Rod is actually a pretty good duo bone. It's actually a really cool duo bone, but only if you are doing a big time Zeus build. of course we get offered Lightning Rod. That's the first thing we get offered. I'm gonna take it for right now. More coin, don't need it. We'll take the max health. Of course, I get Lightning Rod offered over Mirage Shot. That's how this always works. Now you can sit here and just watch Lightning Rod do a bunch of damage. It's so funny. I'll pick him up. We'll do some Flood Flare. Now sit here and watch Rod do work. My gosh, Rod is such a fun duo bone. Especially if you can get it in like duo. Oh, man. All right, so if you don't know this, trials do not. They absolutely do not give duos. But there's a part of me that wants to shoot for the Artemis Legendary. I kind of want to shoot for the Artie Legendary. Yeah, it probably won't happen, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. But yeah, no duo boons offered in trials at all. We'll battle Poseidon here. We'll take pressure points. I just need one more. It's going to have to be support fire, since exit wounds will not be offered with this particular boon. Gosh, this is so weird. And again, I just continue to talk about how much Asphodel just drives me nuts sometimes. Like the rooms just get way too big, the enemies get entirely too lost. Alright, let's see what we get from Poseidon. Let's see here. Typhoon's Fury. Let's see what's in the Legendary. Not that I really want it. Okay, Typhoon's Fury or Breaking Wave. Either one of those is fine. Deal more. I'll take that. And we'll go ahead and take the shop. This is wrapping up Asphodel right now. Athena. Boo. I don't want Athena. Hyper Sprint. I'll definitely take Hyper Sprint. Maybe when I get to the heroes battles, Asterius and Theseus, I'll be able to outrun them. Gosh, that is so awesome. If you've never done a ride run, I highly recommend. It is a lot of fun. I didn't really intend to do a ride run. That wasn't the intent. It's like a Mirage shot run, but I was gonna just I'll let Rod do its work. I'll quote The Simpsons here, "In Rod we trust." This inanimate carbon rod, I will show you inanimate. I always like that about The Simpsons. I always like that. I mean, the early seasons of The Simpsons. My gosh, how you want to talk about funny? Absolutely hilarious episodes. That's a really good one too. You know, Homer's sitting there thinking he's going to be Employee of the Month. He's guaranteed. It's in the union contract. Can't believe we overlooked this employee for this long. This inanimate carbon rod. Everybody starts clapping for it. Homer just standing there. "I'll show you, inanimate." And he just stands there completely frozen in place like a comic book character. It's so funny. All right, so now we've turned on the Charon keepsake, and we'll definitely take a Braid of Atlas. We'll do some extra cast damage. We got to keep pushing for either Poseidon or Artemis to try to get Mirage shot. We're going to keep pushing for that. Hopefully we get a bunch of Artemis here. Like I said, I want to try to push for the legendary. I would love to have 2 extra cast. I'm going to take the coin here. We can always come back to the hammer later. Area of effect makes a big difference. Come on, pick it up. All right, we'll go for rush delivery. We'll try it out. I can hear some doggos coming up the stairs.
Half fries in there. You want some scrambled eggs?
Yeah, I'll take some scrambled eggs. That's fine.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to make them for you.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Let's see here. I want to save the rolls. I don't want to. I want to save the rolls for something else. Like, I really want to make sure I get Mirage shot. Maybe we'll get lucky and get Hermes offered later and Styx. This is where something like Rod can really come in handy, because I mean that's just crazy. You can sit there and just do damage all over the field, not even try him. Take that, Thanatos. Think you're so special. Alright, excellent. Alright, beat Than. There's a trophy tied to beating Thanatos. I think you have to beat him by like 16 or something like that. I think it's 16. Seems rather daunting like the first couple of times that you try, but it's like once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Didn't mean to pick that up. So in a room with flame wheels, rod is super helpful. I mean, that is a very helpful boon. Guys, really? just let Rod take care of everything. All right. Oh man, we're gonna go with charge shot. We'll take the mid. We'll take the shop here. I think it's mid. I think this is mid shop. Yeah, it is. Ooh, Poseidon, Mirage shot. There it is. More Poseidon. We'll see if we can't build towards that legendary a little bit. That was so good. Ooh. We'll roll once. Second wave. I don't really get second wave very often. I don't know. I don't find this particular legendary to be all that helpful. But, I mean, in a situation like this, it can't be that bad. It's like we're not really trying to keep enemies near us. Like we are purposely trying to knock them all over the place. And wow, I mean, that is so cool. Charge shot, oh man, charge shot's is actually a great hammer for Beowulf. Bang. Let Rod do all the work. There we go. Rod did the remainder. We'll take a palm. And we'll just kind of let Rod do the work for the flame wheels. Flame wheels are annoying, I'm not going to lie. I mean, in certain builds, flame wheels can just ruin your day. They're not a lot of fun to contend with. Now we let Rod do the work. Got a call, fully charged, and there we go, cleared that room. Let's see here. Wow, really? I guess we'll just hit pressure points. Take that. And final shop before the heroes battle. Don't want Athena. See how fast this goes. Something tells me this is going to go moderately quick. Maybe not that fast, but it should be pretty quick. Probably not spend a whole lot of time letting Rod do the work. We'll probably let the cast do the work. Wow. All right. All right, Asterius is knocked down already. That was pretty good. Now we'll let Rod do a little bit of work here. While Asterius spins around. Hit Zeus. One last shot, and there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad on the heroes battle there. keep the Charon aspect on. Don't want that. We'll take Cyclops Jerky. We're going to hope for a Braid of Atlas again, and maybe an extra cast. Like maybe we can get an extra cast in here. Don't think we're going to get the Artemis. We still have two potential boons to go, and yep, no Artemis in the shop. We do have an Artemis here, but it's not really worth it at this point. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to take the Palm for right now. We do have a lot of Zeus being offered here in Styx, so we have a good chance to get Sea Storm. That is insane. That is so insane. I mean, just absolutely melting. Just melting health off of these guys. Ooh, Prometheus Stone, that's what we were hoping for.
How come?
Talking while I'm recording.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Come on. Woo. All right. Got a little distracted there. We'll just take Deadly Strike for right now. Wow, really? Wow, didn't have a lot of coin. I mean, granted, I bought that Prometheus Stone. Oh my gosh, 1140. Woo. Just good stuff. Ooh. All right, so we didn't get a 2-sec, but we get the Tiny Vermin battle. Something tells me this is going to be a lot of fun. One of my other videos doing the Tiny Vermin battle did not go so well. I was pretty frustrated with it, to be honest with you. Where are you? All right, there we go. We got the call going. All right. Not the best of clears. I didn't have a Meg for this one. I was taking Divine Dash. Alright, let's take Zeus. See if we can't get some Sea Storm. And there's Sea Storm. So any knockback effects will... any knockback effects from Poseidon will do Lightning Strike as well. And it's not just Poseidon boons. The shield in general with knockback effects will actually do this. It just doesn't even seem fair, right? I mean, there are legitimately just things in the game that can just be broken. And we'll get another cast. Hopefully we get the sack here. I hope we get the sack. I want to keep both of the. Oh, we're gonna have 5 cast going into the boss fight. Excellent. I'll just take high voltage. Didn't have to spend a lot of time on rolls. Say goodbye to the goodest of boys. Let's see what kind of bonkers damage we can do to Hades in this fight. Alright, let's get down to it, Hades. Ha! 2,000! Alright, phased already. Let's let Rod do a little bit of work here. Gosh. And we'll let the call do some work now. Oh my. Oh, this is just so much fun. Almost got him finished off in the first phase. And there he is in first phase already. Alright, we'll let Zeus do some more here. Just let the call and the cast just hit him and hit him and hit him. I mean, it's not like super melty or anything, but still not too bad. And this should finish him off. There it is. Beowulf aspects. Beowulf aspects. A little bit of cheating with a lightning rod in the Mirage shot. And we got the Poseidon legendary as well. I didn't really notice if it did all that much, to be honest with you. I've never really known the Poseidon legendary to do a ton, to be honest. I mean, okay, you got some knockback effect, it does double, yeah, whatever. Alright, so level 5 Flood Flare, Divine Dash, Zeus's Aid. Got Pulverizing Blow. On Beowulf, we got 2 cast stones from the Charon shop. Let's see here, Bronze Skin, Lightning Rod, Pressure Points, Typhoon's Fury. Here it is, second wave. Your boons with knockaway effect shove foes multiple times. You get a +1 effect. So basically with Sea Storm, instead of only hitting once, you hit twice. Let's see here, Mirage Shot. Oh, it's 30%. 30% secondary, but actually with Beowulf, it's 100. I don't know. I was watching Halion, he talked about that and stated that there's some type of glitch where it actually allows 100% damage rather than 30. Either way, big time damage. Let's see here, there's Charge Shot. Charge Shot's a great one to go with Beowulf. That's just an excellent way. That way, it actually doesn't throw you into the enemies, it just shoots the cast at the enemies rather than you diving into them. Quick Favor, God Charge goes up automatically. Hyper Sprint, Sea Storm, and High Voltage. Well, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Like I said, I think we're going to do a Dio with the Beowulf next time.